Hello, my name is Maria, and some of you who have been checking out my YouTube channel, How to Make Money on Fiverr. Fiverr Make, what is it? Fiverr Make Money. That's my website. Well, you've come to the right place if you're trying to figure out how you can make money on Fiverr. Or you want to know, is it true that you can be successful on Fiverr and really make money, or is there too much competition? Well, I'm here to tell you that I am a seller on Fiverr. I sell my voiceover services. That doesn't mean you have to do that because Fiverr is A to Z what individuals, sellers are selling, promoting on Fiverr. So it's everything from A to Z, soup to nuts. So everybody's different, and unique in terms of what they're selling on Fiverr. So yes, you can make money on Fiverr. So that's what this channel, that's what this video is all about. But before I go any further, please like me and subscribe. That's very important. Fiverr doesn't pay me any money. I'm doing this because I like to connect with kindred spirits, individuals who are freelancers, entrepreneurs, want to make their own money. I get it because that's where my head is at. And I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I have made a little bit of money on Fiverr. And I thought, well, hey, let me share my insights, my strategies, my successes. I'm still looking and learning on Fiverr, but I've gotten my feet wet. Let's put it that way. So I want to share with you so that if I can do it, you can do it. And also, speaking of soup to nuts on Fiverr, there are some folks doing some easy peasy stuff on Fiverr. And what I've done is I put together a list of 10 things, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 easy peasy things that individuals are selling on Fiverr and making money. I actually have a video entitled, I think it's Silly Things That People Are Selling on Fiverr or something like that. So you'll see it posted and you can check it out. You'll be astonished at what people are actually buying on Fiverr. Like I said, everything from A to Z. Now, when you go to you're on my YouTube channel, of course, so you will see a link, and the link is fiverrmakemoney.com. That'll take you to my website, and on my website you will go to the link and download the link, and you can read all about these 10 easy peasy things that folks are selling on Fiverr and making money. Like I said, it's not, everybody's not going to copy everybody because someone else is doing the easy peasy. Whatever your talent, ability, strengths, experience, all of that, skills, training, those are the kind of things you want to look at promoting on Fiverr. Go to Fiverr, do a little bit of exploring, and then it'll show you what people are actually selling on Fiverr and making money. So, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today our topic will be, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet, buyer order, critical must-know steps so you can start making money on Fiverr. So speaking of money, let me say this just to show you that, I made a little bit of money on Fiverr. Fiverr is not an overnight success in terms of make money while you're sleeping. It doesn't work like that. I put in a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline, a lot of focus. I'm dreaming big, and every once in a while I'll kind of get a little down, and then I said, wait a minute, you get down, you're never going to, and you don't participate, you're never going to be able to be successful. So then I will dust myself off, so to speak, and get right back out there again. But speaking of that, I just wanted to share with you, hopefully you can see it, the money that I have earned thus far and more to come, almost $9,000. I'm almost there. It didn't happen overnight, but through hard work, determination, trial and error, of course, and looking to learn more about the function of Fiverr, their policies, procedures, all of that. I'm covering all of that on my YouTube channel so you can be successful. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, as they say, because I have done it for you. All you got to do is, listen to my videos and take heed and there's a good chance that you can be successful too. There's no reason why you can't, okay? But you can't say, well, everybody else has done it, so, I don't think there's any hope for me. Yes, there is, okay? Stay inspired, stay motivated. Okay, so our topic today is buyer order. What is you need to do? A buyer is someone, once you create your profile on Fiverr, then a buyer will look at your profile, look at your reviews, look at your ratings, and hopefully they are good. You should there's ratings go from 1 to 5, and you always want to strive for 5, of course, because that's the highest rating. And then you want your previous customers to give you write out something saying, "Oh, she did a great job. She was really what I wanted. She was perfect." Da, da, da. Whatever it is that's positive about the experience that they had with you, and that will encourage prospective buyers to click on your gig meaning what it is, what service or product you're offering, and consider you. So the buyer order is really, really important. First of all, on your profile, you want to have some what they call FAQs, some frequently asked questions. So that way, you can respond already on your profile to some questions that individuals, the questions come up over and over again, and you already have addressed those. So that can be on your profile. When you get the other thing too about taking a customer order, I always write on my profile, please contact me first before you place the order. In other words, let's talk. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? What can I do for you? Let's make sure I have a full understanding about what you're looking for and make sure I'm the right person. There's a lot of individuals who sell voiceover, like I'm a voiceover artist, who are voiceover artists. I may or may not be the right person for your particular project and for any other service that's being offered on Fiverr. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. So I want them, before they place an official Fiverr order, chat with me, and let's see, what you're looking for. Da da da. Okay, so that is a part of the order that I wanted to mention. That's, you put that on your profile. Please contact me first before you place an order. I put that in black, bold, capital letters. And so I put it in various places on my profile. So hopefully a customer or prospective buyer will do just that. Send me a message and say, I'm interested. Can you provide me with a demo? Or here is what I'm looking for. Can you provide it? Do you have the time? Is this something you can do? Have you done it before? Whatever. And so that way you start off on a good foot. Okay? The second thing I want to mention about the buyer order is when the two of you agree that yes, they're gonna move forward with you doing whatever it is that they want you to do, providing the service of the product, then what you're going to have when they sign on, you're going to have requirements. List everything that we've talked about. In my case, for example, I do voiceovers. So one of the questions I ask them is do you have a client? Is there anyone else who will need to approve the final work, the final voiceover? Is it just you? Or do you have 10 clients, 10 individuals who are with the client who will need to say, yay, oh, I like that, I don't like it, and then we're going back and forth. I need to know that. And then any questions that are relative to what service you're selling, that's what you want to list on your requirements for your customer to fill out, your buyer to fill out prior to starting the order. And that way, you have the chat, and then they have written out additional information responding to your questions, so you can, when you start their order, you got it, you're starting, like I said, on a good foot, and you know what they're looking for, and they know, hopefully, that you would be the right person for their order. So those are some of the strategies for having a successful order from your buyer and not having any, try to eliminate confusion. Because first of all, it's kind of interesting because on Fiverr you don't know who you're really dealing with, what kind of personality they have. You hope you get a nice buyer, a really supportive, seller-friendly buyer. Not necessarily, not all the time, even though, for example, I have contact me first. I mean, I have it in bold letters all over my profile. You can't miss it. And then just recently, just the other day, I see a message on Fiverr, on my Fiverr app on my phone. You have an order. I'm thinking, oh, I do? And then I log in, pardon me, and there's someone who's already placed the order. I mean, that's nice for money, but we haven't talked. I don't know what you want. What is it? I mean, we should have had a conversation here. So I said to the buyer, I kind of said, yeah, you have to be nice, you know. I said, oh, typically I like to have a chat with my prospective buyer first, to make sure I'm the right person, and have any questions answered or whatever. He didn't respond. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say, oh, I'm sorry, because sometimes individuals will say to me, oh, you know what? I overlooked that. I am so sorry. If you need me to start all over, I will. They're very apologetic. But this guy, he didn't say anything. He was like, I knew he saw it, but he was basically saying, look, I'm not, I'm going to march by my own rules here, which is really not fair. But it was a relatively simple order. So I just went ahead and he gave me instructions and all that. But ideally, you want to have the chat. You want to get the requirements from them before you actually delve in. And what I do too is I give them a sampling of, like I do voiceovers, so I give them a sampling of my voiceover, whatever script they've given me. I give them a sample and I say, how does this sound? Is this something that you're still interested in? Or critique me. Like if the order is already placed, I still will send them a little bit of a demo if they give me a script, like say it's for a commercial. So I will record something and say, okay, before I send you the final delivery, please listen to this and let me know if there's any areas in which I can improve, any critiques that you want to give me, anything. So that way, I'm meeting your expectation, and I let them know that 100% plus customer satisfaction is my goal always. I want that customer to be pleased as punch. I want that customer to say, oh, wow, this is fantastic. Not, okay, well, I'll give you a 2, but that's not really what I was looking for. Well, that's not what I'm looking for either, because I put a lot of time and energy into putting together, doing my voiceovers. I have a little home studio, and I spend a lot of time critiquing myself before I send it over to the buyer. And then I ask them to critique it and make sure that it is perfect. It's exactly what they're looking for. And then I'm hoping to get the highest rating, which is on a scale of 1 to 5, of 5. And I'm hoping that they will also write something that very positive and affirming. I will ask them, you can't, with Fiverr, I just want to say this, you cannot ask your customer, your buyer, to give you a 5-star review. You cannot ask them to give you a positive review. But you can say, I work really hard on this, or whatever it is, and I really strive to provide outstanding customer service. Is there any area in which you're not happy, or I need to redo, or whatever, whatever, use your own words. So my point in saying all that to the buyer before they actually accept the delivery is, if you don't have any critiquing or you're happy, then I want you to express that, your best experience, in the review. So, and I also say, in order for my freelance business, my entrepreneurial business, to be successful, I am asking you as a favor to please express or to share your best experience. If you had a positive experience, please share that. Now, I'm not, see, that's the trick, that's the little loophole. I'm not saying give me a positive review. I'm not coming right out and saying it, but I'm saying if you had a good experience, would you share it? And most of my buyers will actually really give me a great review. I'm just finding recently that there's a few sour grapes. They'll say, oh, you've done a great job. They'll write it up and give me a big tip. And then they'll say, oh, but I'll give you a 4+. I mean, come on. Where are you? So this is the thing I want to say about tips too, and buyers. I would rather you give me a great review and a great rating, the top rating, a 5 rating, and a great written review. Keep your tip. A tip is fine. Money comes and goes. But when you write it and other prospective buyers see what the previous buyers have written and rated you, and if it's positive, that's going to bring in more business and more business and more business, because that's how buyers select. For the most part, they want to look at the reviews from prior buyers and ratings. So tips are good. I had a guy just recently give me a big fat tip, and then the rating is like a 4. He said, you did a perfect job. He wrote it. He said, she did a perfect job. It was exactly what I was looking for. Gave me a big fat tip. On a scale of 1 to 5, he gives me a 4. I'm thinking, you don't give 5s? You said I did a great job. You gave me a big fat tip. Keep your tip. Give me the rating that I deserve, because I worked really hard at it. And he said it was perfect. So, you win some, you lose some. You do the best you can. But I always say, like I'm repeating myself, I always let the buyer know that I strive for 100% customer satisfaction, and I look to provide great customer care and excellence in my service. So, with that said, hopefully you got a few little nuggets out of what I'm sharing with you about customers and placing the order, and how to get, the best ratings and the best written reviews from your buyer. So, and if you have any comments or any questions about what it is that I'm sharing with you, please, in the comments on my on my channel, please, ask me a question. And if it's something really in depth, I might set aside some time to actually just have a Zoom call with you, or a conversation with you separately. And that's a whole nother service that I would be more than happy to offer if you're trying to figure out some things and not quite sure exactly what to do. So for now, we're going to stop, and hopefully you got some good information about customers and their orders. And the other thing, lastly, this is what I want to say. This is really important. Once you get like on your Fiverr, the app on your phone with the Fiverr app, and also on your email, when it shows that a prospective buyer has contacted you for an order, get to them right away. Don't put it off. Go eat dinner and soak your feet and, and all of that, and go to bed and wake up the next morning and say, well, I'll get to them when I get to them. Well, you're not going to be successful on Fiverr, So what I do is I have an app on my phone, a Fiverr app, and then I also, of course, it shows up on my email. And I check it periodically throughout the day, regularly actually throughout the day. And if that lights up, I always check it, click on it, and it oftentimes is a prospective buyer asking me questions about my service, etc. And I get back with them like Johnny on the spot, And so some of them even said, wow, I just sent it and here you are, responding. Well, I'm a hustler, and I'm here to provide excellent customer service. And I would like for them to write that in their review, that I am very responsive and have great communication. Okay, so that's it. I'm through talking. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out my website, which is FIVERRMakeMoney.com, and you can get your freebie to see what folks are selling. Easy peasy things that they're selling. And don't forget, I'm sharing with you that I have earned almost $9,000. All right, if I can do it, you can do it. So for now, I'm signing off, and I will see you at the top. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for listening and watching. All right.